What's going on, everybody? It's Jonathan, and I just came back from another CanJam Dallas. CanJam Dallas was actually really special for me, for multiple reasons. But one of the things that I love about it is that it was a CanJam that I actually was able to listen for me. Now, that's kind of interesting. I do reviews. But first and foremost, I'm a music lover. I love music. I think I've told you before, I went to Oberlin Conservatory on trombone, played in orchestras, jazz bands, all types of different groups. So music's always been an important part of my life. And just listening to music, finding new music, listening to old jams, that's my thing. And what was special about this Can Jam was Dallas is kind of at the end of the year and there's not a lot of new stuff coming. So it allows me to actually go back and listen to a lot of cool IMs that I want to hear again, especially the ones that I'm going to do impressions on. Those videos will be coming soon. Finally promise. It's going to be a mix of New York, SoCal, and Dallas. So I'm going to put them all together. Be 3 to 4 IMs per video, just my impressions, the different songs that I use. Probably also do put a playlist out just to show you what I listen to test IMs with. But enough about that. So Dallas. Dallas was very soon. It was a month after SoCal, so not a lot of downtime in between. And I had found out that one of my favorite restaurants, Nando's Puri Puri, just opened up within walking distance of the hotel. So when I flew in, landed, checked in, walked over, had a great lunch, and this is what I love about CanJam. As I'm walking back towards the hotel, I run into Warren. And Warren, I know the day before, had gotten his ambition cable for his Macbeth. And it was just great sitting there talking to him, and then he just hands it to me. And that's just the great thing about HeadFi, Warren, CanJam, the whole scene. So we head back into the lobby, catching up, talking, get to listen to his Fei Wan, and then people start trickling in, and you see everybody trickle in. Like friends that I've met through the water cooler, friends that I've met through the industry are all coming in, landing, checking into the hotel. Run into the music tech crew, Leo, Andrew, the rest, amazing crew. The Bloom crew shows up. Um, Yao from Fat Freak shows up, and it's just a great time, saying hi, hanging out. We're pretty much in the lobby. So then we go to dinner. And then after dinner, Yao's like, hey, I could bring all my stuff down. So he brings all of his stuff. So we've got the Grand Maestro, um, the Maestro Mini, all of Fat Freak's equipment. Leo comes down from Music Tech. He brings some equipment. So essentially Friday night before Can Jam, we're having a listening session in the lobby, which was amazing. So I got to check out a bunch of the Fat Freak stuff. Leo from Music Tech brought some stuff down, and then other people that we didn't even know saw what we were doing, sat down with us, got to listen to some stuff. Met my buddy Hiker. He's now my buddy, but I didn't know him before, but we both live in Colorado. And he's setting up a meet on December 7th for Colorado people or anybody who wants to fly in for headphone, basically. It's mainly a headphone kind of focused show, which I'm going to, which will be great. And I'll get video and impressions from headphones since I've kind of lacked on that. But anyway, met him. He had his raw eminence. I think that's how you say it. But anyway, he had his headphone, but he had never listened to IM, so I let him listen to some IMs. He listened to some Fat Freak. But it was just a great freaking time because people were able to people that were coming to the show that saw us sitting there, joined in. They brought their IMs, and it just turned into this amazing listening section before it even started. The Lin Soul rep was there. He let me listen to the Origins, which I really wanted to. I love Theaudio. Theaudio is one of my favorites. The Monarch. And I was able to listen to the Origin before the show, which was awesome because I'd wanted to hear them. And this was even before the show started. So it's crazy how just little things like that can happen. And when you have like-minded people that they themselves love music and love the IMs and headphones, when you come together, it's just this massive awesomeness of awesome. That's just the best way I can explain it. It's just so amazing. And the more you go to these shows, the more friends you meet, the more vendors you meet, the more just great people, like the Noble family, just great people. So anyway, that's even before. Like I listened to so many IMs even before the show started. So Saturday rolls in, and I realize that I'm just kind of tired, and I just kind of want to listen to what I want to listen to. And essentially, that's what I did. So for this Can Jam, it was more of hanging with friends, meeting new friends, um, and just talking. You can learn so much. Like I'm new to this. The first Can Jam I went to was the first was Dallas, which was a year ago, essentially. And that's when I fell in love with the Raven and when I fell in love with the Empyrean Twos. Um, so I'm new to this, but there's some people there like Hawaii High Five, uh, AAF, Evo, just so many people that you just run into, and that's their names on Head Five. Of course, we know each other's names, but I'm not sure if I want to throw them out there. But you run into these people, and they have years and years of knowledge of just the different products, sound signatures, what you should be listening to. So, on top of just being able to listen to great music on great product, you're also able to learn about just the different things, the histories of the products, the history of sound. Just there's so much that can go on. And it was a nice, cool, chill show just to sit there and go, you know what? I'm going to make this about me and not about the reviews and everything like that. Don't worry, the reviews are coming. But just sit back and just listen and enjoy the music. And that's pretty much what I did all weekend. Um, as always, Dallas is a great show because it's a lot quieter. It's not as busy, but it's still a great show. You're able to enjoy things more laid back. You don't have to worry about the huge amount of people coming in trying to listen to everything. You can kind of have a nice listening session. Shout out to Music Tech for being an amazing company with all their IMs. There were more IMs like that you could just listen to. It was amazing. Noble was awesome. Met the wife, the husband, and the kids. Great company. Who else? Bloom. Unfortunately, Bloom. This is great. This is bad, but this is great. So Bloom's shipment didn't show up. Luckily, they brought a bunch of their DAPs and they had their IMs with them. But like the rest of the stuff that they were supposed to come with didn't show up. Did it affect them? It affected them because they didn't have the product, but as people, they were great. They were amazing. They still have the candy too, so that was good. But just the way they were able to bounce back and be amazing, they had their own room. It was just superb. Meze was there, so I got to listen to the 105s, the new 105s, and a couple of the stacks that I wanted, the Ferrum stack, I wanted to see what it sounded like, especially with Empyrean 2s, because that's a stack that I'm thinking about getting for them. So I was able to do that. But pound for pound, like it was just an amazing event. The other cool parts were fellow headfires from the water cooler would let me listen to their IEMs, take them back to the room with me and listen to them at night. That helps too because I'm trying to decide what my next one's going to be, and they've just been so gracious in letting me listen to them. But I think my favorite part, besides hanging out with all the people, was meeting a kid named Joshua. I can say that I'm old, but he was such a great kid. He recognized me from the videos, came up to me, and we hung out for a couple hours just listening to different stuff, showing him, letting him listen to my Triton. He let me listen to one of his IMs, which was very, very good. Like, it was just, I love just talking shop with people. If you see me at any of these events, come say hi. It's a fun time for me. I like learning what you like to listen to, learning what you think sounds great, maybe suggesting, or hell, you could even teach me a few things. You never know. But I think that was like the most awesome part of the Can Jam, just being able to meet people, hanging out with them. Again, it behooves you, if you can, to go to Can Jam because there's so much product out there right now. And honestly, the best way to make the proper decision is to be able to listen to it. And CanJam offers that. So I think there's 7 next year. I'm not sure if I can remember off the top of my head, but I think there's going to be Hong Kong, New York, Shenzhen, London, SoCal, Dallas. And I feel like I'm leaving one out, but maybe I'm not. But if you are anywhere close to those, just try to go to one. The people are nice. The vendors are amazing. The product is awesome. And it's just a great time to have a good time. So thank you, Dallas. Thank you, all the Head Fi crew that puts it on. Warren, the rest of the people there, just thank you, thank you, thank you. The next one I'll probably hit is New York, and I'll see you later.